Mm. All right, so let's have this conversation. And I promise you, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm just saying. All right, if I'm being honest, I'm probably a little frustrated. All right, that's probably a fair assessment to say. I'm a little frustrated. So I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm just saying. All right. So let's have this conversation and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm Kurt Kennedy. Welcome to CNN. Let's go in. All right. Let's have this conversation. So uh I, many of you have felt this or heard this question that I'm about to pose to you all. Many of you have heard this before. You've either had this question yourself or have had to answer this question, somewhat respond to what people are saying about this particular question. So again, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Maybe a little annoyed. I said frustrated. Annoyed is probably better, and you'll understand why. All right. So here's the reality, right? Here's the actual question that that you hear a lot, especially as it relates to the Christian tradition, if you will. Okay. Here's a question, and it's always either asked exactly like what I'm about to say or some derivative of this question. There's always something related to this question. All right. And here is the question. Here it is. All right. Here's the question in essence. Why does God allow evil and suffering? All right. Age old question. Now, let's just be clear. This question probably has single handedly caused the most people to no longer be followers of Jesus, right? No longer be believers. They no longer want to be followed. This question right here has contributed to more people walking away from what we call Christianity or just maintaining a atheist position or whatever. Question, right? People have it. I'm not mad. I'm just saying I'm a little annoyed. And let me tell you why. When someone says, okay, why does God allow evil and suffering, right? As a follower of Jesus, as a Christian, a fear of the Lordian, right? Normally, when someone asks this question, we start trying to say who God is and this and that. We talk about sin and all of that, right? I just think we're wasting time. And this is why I'm annoyed. Here, let me tell you why I'm annoyed when this question happens. I think we're wasting time trying to answer this question to people, right? Because here's the reality, right? If you say to someone, okay, so I'm not a Christian because why does your God allow evil and suffering? Here's what you need to say from now on. Don't try to defend God. Here's what you need to say. Okay, so what do you believe in? All right, well, I believe in science. I don't believe in God. I believe in science. Okay. Once they say what they believe in, then say this. So has science removed evil and suffering from the world? No. If they believe in, well, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Buddhist. Has that removed evil and suffering from the world? It is not, right? So when you ask the question, so it's like what you believe in has not removed evil and suffering or explained evil or suffering at all to anyone. So then the question becomes, why are you mad at the God that I believe in for allowing evil and suffering when the very thing that you say you believe in hasn't removed evil or suffering either? So if you believe in the universe, well, then that means the universe allows for evil and suffering. If you believe in Allah, if you're an atheist, whatever you believe in, evil and suffering still exists. So whatever you believe in allows evil and suffering. There is no category at all for what anyone believes where evil and suffering is removed. So why are you mad at the God that I believe in as if it's his fault when the very thing you believe in has not removed evil or suffering either? This is why I get annoyed. I don't understand. Like, why do I need to defend what the God of the Bible allows for when the very thing that you, who don't believe in the God of the Bible, whatever you believe in, then is responsible for the same evil and suffering that you're mad at my God for? And if what you believe is the solution to evil and suffering, I can't tell because I haven't seen it removed, right? So this is why I think as a fear of the Lordian, as a Christian, this is the problem, right? We get mad and we're defending and trying to come up with these great answers. And the reality is, no one has a good answer for the presence of evil or suffering. So if you're going to say that my God is not good because he allows evil and suffering in the world, then whatever you believe in also allows the same evil and suffering in the world, because there's no faith, science, the universe, no one removes it. It's not like, oh, suffering is if you believe in the Christian God or the God of the Bible, but if you believe in this, there's no suffering. You believe in Satan? Cool. Believe in him. He hasn't removed evil and suffering from the world. You believe in the universe? Cool. Evil and suffering exists. You believe in this God, that God, you don't believe in no God? Cool. Evil and suffering exist. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just saying. The question of why does God allow evil and suffering? And if that is why you don't believe, then whatever you do believe in has not removed evil and suffering from the world. So I would rather believe in a God who allows evil and suffering, so much so that he allowed his son to suffer so that I wouldn't suffer beyond this life for things that I deserve. I'd much rather believe in that God than whatever you believe in, who is yet to provide a lack of evil and suffering in the very world that you exist in, that you're blaming my God for. I just don't get it. You're not going to find any faith that removes evil or suffering. So why are you mad at the God of the Bible for it when whatever you believe in hasn't removed it either? What do I know? I'm sure it's just me. I'm an idiot. Kirk Kennedy signing off.